Father, we thank you for this day and given to us. We thank you for the city council, the mayor, what they're doing. We ask you to give them clarity of insight as they look into the issue of the city, that you give them unity of purpose and firmness of resolve to see things through. All us as citizens to stand behind them, support them in their endeavors. But in favors of you, name and praise. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, meeting's called to order at 6:02. Roll call.
Brooks.
Here.
Doreen Klaus.
Here.
Christy McGehee.
Here.
Bobby White.
Okay, the first item on the agenda is the approval of the agenda as presented.
I'd like to make a motion that we change the agenda and add new business of changing council dates for the holiday season, November, December.
Okay, Dorian's made a motion to add an item to new business to change holiday dates.
I'll second.
And we have a second. All those in favor? Motion carries. Okay, so we'll add change holiday dates under new business as number 2. Any other changes to the agenda?
I don't think so. I'll make an, well, yeah.
What?
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda with the changes.
I'll second that.
Okay, we've had a motion to approve the agenda as with the amendment, and Dorian seconded. All those in favor? Motion carries. Okay, second item is approval of.
I'll tell you at the end of the meeting.
When we get to it.
6th,
6.
20th.
Down, boy.
Okay. Item number 2 is approval of the minutes from September 11th, 2025.
Make a motion we approve the minutes from September 11th of 2025.
Okay, we've had a motion to approve the minutes from September 11th, 2025.
And I'll second that.
And Bob has seconded that. All those in favor? Motion carries. Old business, ordinance 963.
Bill number 963, an ordinance establishing solid waste disposal rates for disposal of solid waste by non-residents. Whereas the aldermen for the city of Granby, Missouri wish to enact an ordinance establishing a service charge payable by non-residents for solid waste disposal. Be it ordained by the Board of Aldermen of the city of Granby as follows. Section 1, this is hereby imposed for the disposal of solid waste and for the improvement of the general public health and environment, a service charge for disposal of the following items by non-residents. Non-resident roll-off dumpster disposal fees. General trash. Barrel bag pickup, $10. Pickup truck, $25. Demolition construction waste. Pickup truck, $40. Small trailer, $50. 1 ton and larger, $100. 12-foot to 14-foot dump trailer, $200. Shingles, $250. Furniture, couch sofa, $15. Chair recliner, $10. Mattress or box spring, any size, $15 each. Brush, tree limb stumps, pickup truck, $5. Trailer or larger trucks, $10. No stumps larger than 8 inches. Section 2. This ordinance supersedes and revokes any provisions of past ordinances inconsistent with the provision of this ordinance. Section 3. If any provision of this ordinance is held invalid, such invalidity shall not affect any other provision or the application thereof, which can be given effect without the invalid provision or application, and to this end the provisions of this ordinance are declared to be servable. Section 4. This ordinance shall be in full force and effect from the date of its final passage and approval. Section 5. Said approval being effective the 25th day of September 2025.
Okay, go ahead.
I move to accept bill number 963 on the first reading, suspend the rules, and place bill number 963 on the second and final reading by title and number only.
Okay, Christie's made a motion to accept Bill 963 on the first reading,
I'll second that.
and Doreen seconded.
Roll call. Bob Brooks.
Yes.
Doreen Klaus.
Yes.
Christie McGehee.
Yes.
Did we read it again?
Yep.
Ordinance number 963, an ordinance establishing solid waste disposal rates for disposal of solid waste by non-residents.
I move to accept Bill number 963 on the second and final reading by number and title only.
Okay, Doreen's made a motion to accept ordinance 963 on the second reading,
I'll second that.
and Bob has seconded that. Roll call, please.
Bob Brooks.
Yes.
Doreen Klaus.
Yes.
Christie McGehee.
Yes.
Okay, old business, item number 2, ordinance 964.
Ordinance 964, an ordinance amending Title II Public Health, Safety, and Welfare of the Code of Ordinances of the City of Granby, Missouri, to add a new chapter 231, illegal dumping prohibited, for the City of Granby, Missouri. Whereas, as the City of Granby does not currently have in place any ordinance, regulation, or requirements with respect to the dumping of waste materials within the city, and whereas the Board of Aldermen believe it is in the best interests, health, and safety of residents of the city that dumping practices be restricted or regulated within the city. Now therefore be it ordained by the Board of Aldermen of the City of Granby, Missouri as follows. Section 1, that Title II Public Health, Safety, and Welfare of the Code of Ordinances of the City of Granby, Missouri is hereby amended to enact a new chapter 231, illegal dumping prohibited, which shall provide as follows. Chapter 231, illegal dumping prohibited. Section 231.010, illegal dumping prohibited. A, purpose. The purpose of this article is to establish a law prohibiting the open disposable, dumping, depositing, burying, other than small residential composite piles of non-hazardous organic materials produced on the premises and being intended for use as fertilizer, or unpermitting burning of any waste materials whatsoever on any public or private property within the City of Granby, Missouri, including the City Recycling Center, in order to end the public health hazard being perpetrated by numerous individuals, known and unknown to the city, and by bringing about the cessation of the illegal dumping. B, definition. As used in this article, the following terms shall have the following meaning. 1, dumping. The open disposal, depositing, burying, or non-permitted burning of any waste materials other than at home organic compost piles. 2, waste materials. Any item or materials being disposed of, including but not limited to solid waste, trash, or garbage, defined as easily decomposable or illegally dumped putrefactive animal and vegetable matter. Rubbish, defined as non-putrefactive, non-organic materials and plant matter, such as yard trimmings, glass, metals, plastics, papers, asbestos, construction waste materials, cardboard, batteries, chemicals, tires, used vehicles or appliances, furniture, etc. C, no person shall discard any solid waste upon any public property, including the City Recycling Center, public right-of-way, or private property within the City of Granby, unless it is in the proper solid waste storage container and is intended for collection and removal to a facility approved for handling such materials. No person shall do any dumping or permit any dumping to take place at any location in the City of Granby, unless such location is an approved and properly permitted solid waste disposal facility. D, penalties. Any person found guilty of illegal dumping after due process of law before the municipal court of the City of Granby or the Associate Circuit Court of Newton County, State of Missouri, shall be subject to the following. 1, first violation, no less than $150 in fines, but up to $500 plus the cost of cleanup and materials illegally dumped. Second violation, no less than $250 in fines, but up to $500 plus the cost of cleanup for the materials illegally dumped. Third, and subsequent violations, no less than $350 in fines, but up to $500 plus the cost of cleanup for the materials illegally dumped.
I have a question. Is that burning anything? Do you have to get a permit to burn something at that point?
Yes.
Murphy?
DNR, I've been in touch with them the last week or so. It is legal to burn your household trash in the state of Missouri. It has to be your trash. The smell, I don't know. I asked him about that because we was discussing other items. But you can burn your household trash. I said, well, we have automatic trash pickup if you have utilities. He said it does not matter. You can't burn a 2x4.
What about
If
it?
you put it through I got a list of regulations up there. You can put it through your furnace, and if it comes out the chimney, you're okay.
Oh,
What if you put it in your
But
trash bag?
nothing considered processed wood is legal to burn.
well, I'm asking because we burnt the stump in our yard from a tree that had fell. Is that,
That's fine.
That's legal,
okay.
because it's stunk, but if you cut it in 2x4s,
Or,
you're allowed to use diesel.
Well, I'm sure these questions are gonna come up, that's why I'm just
they
asking.
are, and if it's painted, I mean, I had a long talk with the DNR guy too. If it's got paint on it or varnish or anything like that,
It has to be disposed of.
cannot be burnt.
But you can put it in your trash receptacle to be picked up?
Yep. And if it doesn't, you can bring it
But if you
down.
can burn your trash, then we can burn.
Okay, I just knew that there would be some specifics and I didn't wanna,
What is wrong with the world?
Look through all
No,
it's just mind-boggling, some of the stuff.
It's very mind-boggling because anything, they say metal, the metal, if it's got paint on it, you can't burn it.
can't burn it.
If it's got anything on it, you can't burn it.
so what, are there open burning laws? I mean, because if people have a fire pit in their yard, can they,
Can't burn it.
As long as it's just wood.
Not like lumber, like
Unless
tree
they
digger.
put it, what they call them, that has a little chimney,
yeah?
and they can go where's they want.
Okay, so that's a muddy spot to be in, okay.
No, that comes from me.
And the only thing that this is really targeting is big stuff, like burning the pile down where the trailer park was all demoed and piled up.
Uh-huh.
That's what,
So they cannot burn that?
oh, no, no.
Well, I'm glad, because when we were at the ball field, we saw them burning it. It's not,
And DNR came down and,
okay,
and talked to them. So, and it wasn't because they'd separated everything, but there was metal with some of the wood.
Okay.
And the metal, if the metal had paint on it, then it's not allowed. So, they know they can't do that. But so for things like that, and for specifically the illegal dumping that may or may not occur when we put the fence up around our roll-off dumpsters, that's what this is for.
Sure.
Nobody is going to get after someone's burn barrels or their backyard campfires.
I would recommend them, if they're bringing in demolition, that they show you their receipt where they had it inspected. And I'm saying out of there, they should be able to supply it.
okay.
Because before you demo anything, you have to have DNR come in and do an inspection for asbestos.
Okay,
But that's on the contractors.
yeah, we're ready to go. Okay. I move to accept bill number 964 on the first reading, suspend the rules, and place bill number 964 on the second and final reading by title and number only.
Okay, Doreen's made a motion to accept bill number 964 on the first reading and suspend the rules.
A second.
And Christie has seconded the motion.
Bob Brooks.
Yes.
Doreen Klaus.
Yes.
Christie McGee.
Yes.
Ordinance number 964, an ordinance amending Title II, Public Health, Safety, and Welfare of the Code of Ordinances of the City of Granby, Missouri, to add a new Chapter 231, Illegal Dumping Prohibited, for the City of Granby, Missouri.
I move to accept bill number 964 on the second and final reading by number and title only.
Okay, Christie's moved to accept bill number 964 on the second and final reading,
I'll second that.
and Bob has seconded it. Roll call, please.
Bob Brooks.
Yes.
Doreen Klaus.
Yes.
Christie McGee.
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. Item number 3 for old business is a discussion reference updates on the wastewater plant, and that's just the closeout stuff I thought you guys might want to know.
We're able to spend the remainder of rural development's funding, and I spoke with Sue Bacorn with CDBG today for a bit of time, and we are officially done.
Woo-hoo.
Any questions for Lana on the information on that stuff?
Nope.
Okay, so moving on to do business then, bills to pay and balances on hand.
So our Liberty bills have gotten really minute at this point. I mean, $42.37, that's,
Wow.
I think some of it may be just the more mild weather right now, but we're paying those as they come in instead of bigger lump sums, so.
For sure, I just signed one for 13 grand or something.
okay. What's the payment to Stone Trust?
We get audited yearly by our workers' comp carrier, and typically if there's discrepancy between what our premium initially is, we have difference.
I make a motion, we pay the bills, we accept the bills to pay and balances on hand.
Okay, Doreen's made a motion that we accept the bills to pay and balances on hand,
Second.
and Chrissy seconded that motion. All those in favor? Motion carries. Second item of new business is to change the dates for city council meetings in November and December to adjust for the holidays. I would entertain a motion.
I'd like to make a motion that we adjust the holiday, or the council dates for November to be held on the 6th and the 20th, and in December, the 4th and the 18th.
Okay, Doreen's made a motion that we adjust the calendar for council dates in November to be the 6th and the 20th, and in December to be the 4th and the 18th. All those in,
I'll second.
Christie seconded. All those in favor? Motion carries. Okay, anybody for public comments on the sheet over there? Anybody? Anybody?
Crickets.
Okay, I would entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion, we dismiss.
Doreen has made a motion that we dismiss,
Second.
and Chrissy is second in the motion. All those in favor? Motion carries. Meeting is adjourned at 6:22.